Today, we'll be solving LeetCode 704, binary search. This is a classic algorithm problem that teaches us how to search in sorted arrays efficiently. Binary search is one of the most important tools in coding interviews, and it's used all the time in real-world applications. So let's break this problem down together, step by step. Here's the problem. You're given a sorted array of integers and a target number. Your job is to return the index of the target if it exists in the array. If the target does not exist, return -1. And remember, the array is sorted in ascending order. Let's go over a few examples to really understand the problem. In the first example, the target is 9. Since the number 9 is at index 4 in the array, we return 4. For the second example, the target is 2. Since the number 2 is not in the array, we return -1. Now let's talk about the main idea. This is a perfect case for binary search, because the array is already sorted. Here's how binary search works. Instead of checking every number one by one, we divide the array in half each time. This helps us eliminate large chunks of the array quickly, making the search way faster. Think of it like finding a word in a dictionary. You don't start from page 1, you jump to the middle and narrow it down. Let's now look at the code and go through it line by line. We start by writing the function. We say, define a function called search that takes two inputs, the list of numbers, and the target number. Inside the function, we start by setting two pointers. We set left to 0. And we set right to the length of the numbers list -1. This means we're starting with the full array. Now we start a loop. While left is less than or equal to right, we keep going. Next, we find the middle index. We say, mid equals the floor division of left plus right, divided by 2. This gives us the index that's halfway between left and right. Now, we check if the number at the middle index is equal to the target. If it is, we return mid. That means we found the target. If the number at mid is less than the target, that means the target must be in the right half of the array. So we move left up to mid +1. Otherwise, the target must be in the left half. So we move right down to mid -1. This process keeps repeating. We keep cutting the search space in half, until we either find the target, or the search window closes. Finally, if we come out of the loop without finding the target, we return -1. That means the target is not in the array. Let's quickly talk about time and space complexity. The time complexity is log base 2 of n, or just log n, because we're cutting the array in half each time. The space complexity is constant, or O of 1, because we're only using a few variables. We're not creating any new arrays. So here are the key takeaways. Binary search only works when the array is sorted. We use two pointers, left and right, to keep track of our current window. Each time, we move closer to the answer by checking the middle. Binary search is efficient and fast, a must-know technique for coding interviews. This pattern, using left, right, and mid, comes up in many different search problems. So practice this one until it feels natural. And that's how you solve LeetCode number 704, binary search. I hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you for watching, and let's keep learning.